Good morning, Kim. It's good to see you again. To get started, I'd just like to kind of recap what we talked about last week. You were referred to me from your dermatologist due to your chapped hands, and you stated the need to constantly wash your hands due to your fear of germs, and you're afraid that these germs will cause you to get sick. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How can you tell me a specific circumstance or situation in which this is impacting your life?
It's actually, I'm actually glad we're talking about this because, like you said last week, we kind of went over. So this week I started paying more attention, and there's actually a situation where I think I insulted my boss this week.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, we were working late one night over the project, and at the end, after we were done, he tried to shake my hand, which I understand is a common gesture, but I just couldn't shake it. And so, I instantly stepped back. It was just an automatic reaction. And when I did, he kind of gave me this weird look, and then it was very awkward. And then when he left, I started thinking, I'm going to just insulted my boss.
So it sounds like this anxiety and fear you have of getting germs from touching other people or other things that people have touched, sounds like it's creating some uncomfortable situations, especially at work. Can you tell me a little bit more about your thoughts when your boss extended his hand for you to shake?
I started thinking about all the germs that were on his hands, and I started thinking, what kind of contact has he come in with those hands today? Did he wash his hands after he went to the bathroom? I mean, there's all kinds of germs in the bathroom. There's all kinds of people that are sick, and they touch things, and then he could have touched them. So if I touch that hand, I'm gonna have those germs on my hand. And then I knew, I just couldn't do it.
I'd like for you to try to recall kind of the feelings that were going through you when your boss was wanting to shake your hand.
I was very anxious. It started off like initial almost panic when he stuck it out. It was just automatic. And then when I stepped back, all these thoughts that I just explained started going through, and it started feeling like it was just rising in me. And it's difficult to explain, but that's the best example I can give.
Okay, so when your boss extended his hand, it just caused you to have a panicky sort of feeling and create unwanted anxiety for you. Does that sound pretty accurate?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, how else has this washing impacted your life?
Well, my hands are chapped and bleeding all the time. It also impacts my relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I've had guys leave me over it because it's hard to handle when your girlfriend won't even touch you or touch your hand because she's afraid, or I just am scared of all those germs coming in contact.
How often would you say you wash your hands in a 24-hour period?
Every hour at least. I'd say sometimes more than an hour if I start to feel anxious and feel the need.
So probably 20 to 30 times a day, roughly.
Oh, at least, yeah.
Okay. Can you explain to me the process you go through when you wash your hands?
Yeah, and I have I need to be consistent. I cannot stand if something's off. I need the paper towel. I have it sitting down. I turn it on. I need 3 squirts of soap. And then I wash it for about 14 seconds. And if I lose track of counting, I need to do the 3 squirts of soap and start over. Now, after those 14 seconds, it has to be on warm water. Not too cold. It needs to be in medium. I use the rag, the paper towel, to turn off the faucet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I open the door with the rag, paper towel, and then I throw it away.
Okay. Do you have any other rituals concerning washing?
I and when I can't get access to washing my hands, I have a bottle of hand sanitizer on me at all times. And I also have hand wipes to use. So I use those pretty frequently throughout the day also.
Okay.
And also, sometimes I just feel dirty. Like, I touch things and I may touch my face or I might touch my hair. So I shower about 4 times a day. But I mean, that's give or take. That isn't as bad as my hand washing.
So it sounds like with your constant need to be washing, it probably takes up quite a bit of time out of your day.
It does.
Well, how about other situations? Say is going to a restaurant, going out to eat with your family or friends. Are you concerned about people handling your food and preparing your food for you?
Well, there's rules at restaurants. They have to follow. So therefore, I trust that they're following those. They would be in trouble if they aren't. And at home, everyone knows, they wash their hands before they prepare food. But I don't really feel any issues with that. That's not a concern.
How long has this need of yours to wash been an impact in your life?
It's impacted my life for a long time. I'd say probably started my freshman year of high school. That's just a guess, but that'd be around somewhere around that time. And it was pretty bad, but it seems to me to get worse when my mom died. I was having to wash constantly, even more so than now. And so during difficult times, it seems to increase, but it's pretty bad normally. It was back then as well.
So it's been an impact on your life for quite some time then?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, Kim, we kind of covered a lot today, so I'd like to just kind of summarize everything that we talked about. You said that this washing ritual has been impacting your life since high school, so for quite a bit of time. It's had a big impact on relationships with boyfriends and at work. And you stated that you have a desire to change and you're ready for this to not have quite such a big impact on your life. Have you ever heard of Obsessive Compulsive disorder, also known as OCD?
You mean like when people have to have everything perfect?
Well, it's an anxiety disorder, which causes you to have feelings and thoughts and ideas, unwanted ones, and behaviors that drive you to have to do something, such as your washing ritual. There are several different treatments. I would like to try cognitive behavioral therapy with you, also known as CBT. This is a type of treatment that examines the relationship between thoughts and feelings and behaviors, and looks at how your thoughts and feelings cause certain behaviors.
Okay.
And there's a certain type of CBT called exposure response therapy. And what this is basically kind of reenacting these situations or circumstances that make you feel the need to wash your hands, and will just kind of reevaluate your thoughts and feelings during these situations.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm nervous to try to treat this. It's been, part of my everyday life, and it makes me nervous, because all the anxiety already going on. But at the same time, I know it's a problem, and I would like to not have this need.
Well, it's very normal to be nervous about this, but this is very effective treatment, and I'd like to start next week with you if you're okay with that.
That sounds good.